It's been an entertaining afternoon's football here at the New Bucks Head. Telford United have drawn 2-2 with Spennymoor Town this afternoon in National League North, and now manager Gavin Cowan with me. Gavin, seemed fairly happy with that performance and result?
Yeah, absolutely happy with the really pleased with the lads and the performance. Just we would have liked to have won the game. Similar to York game, really, as you've just said. You know, it's, feel like we should have come away with the 3 points, but didn't quite happen for us, and we give ourselves a bit too much to do in the end.
Sure. I mean, I think probably the main thing is to come from 2-0 down. Says a lot about the character that's in the side. You'd be thrilled with that.
Yeah, I've already said it. It's the best changing room I've had in terms of the togetherness and the group of players. You know, it's getting to a point now where they're able to manage themselves. You know, we've got some phenomenal characters, and you can talk about big characters, but a true big character is someone who's comfortable with other big characters around him and doesn't shy away. And we're starting to get that now. You know, with the injection of someone like Matty Stenson who comes in, a huge character that loves other big characters. You know, your Theos, your Ellises, your Adam Walkers, your James McQuilkins. You know, we are very fortunate now, and it's. I feel like we're making huge strides. I know that's not overly reflected in the league table and some results. You know, we have felt a little bit like we've been that team that the unlucky team. You know, we've felt a bit sorry for ourselves. But a big talk with the lads in the week was how we need to control the controllables, and we need to stop moaning about the referee. We need to stop moaning about things aren't falling for us and going for us, and we need to take charge of it. And after the first 15 minutes we did that today. You know, we allowed them to get that 2-0 lead, which wasn't ideal, but after that I thought we were by far the better team.
Sure, and felt in the second half there were opportunities to win that as well.
Oh yeah, I mean, we went in there and some of the lads, just got their head in their hands. You know, it's but in terms of performance, I just thought the lads were excellent, and they deserve it. You know, it's credit to them. You know, me and the staff can't take any credit. The performance in the week in training has been phenomenal. Their attitude has been phenomenal. The togetherness, the group. Like I say, it's the best group I've had since I've been here. And again, I know that won't be reflected in the league because this time last year, I think we were second or third. And I understand that's where people will judge us. But within this group now, we've got a brilliant board. We've been really, really supportive of the players and are backing us all the way. We've got great admin staff. Everybody associated with the club, the players, the staff. We've made some huge strides here. And now we've just got to make sure that's reflected in terms of our league table. But I believe you get what you deserve. So the only way we can turn it around is work hard. And I think the lads today, they a big part of them grafting and working hard came out today. And that wasn't just today, but that was in the week as well. And I'm really, really pleased with all of them. Great togetherness.
Sure. I mean, you're up against a very good Spennymoor team today, weren't they? Been on a really good run, but you matched them easily, haven't you?
I think more than matched them. Yeah, I think you're right. I think they were very dangerous early on. And I think we struggled to cope with them. Again, we'd switched to a different formation, and I think we were just getting a bit used to that. And then Cards obviously comes into the team. He's very emotionally involved. He's been waiting to make his debut for 5 weeks because he pulls his groin as he's coming in from the warm up, and he knows he's got to do better for the first 2 goals, and he holds his hand up. But we're loyal, we stay with him, we trust him. And second half, I thought he was brilliant. I thought he was awesome. Gives us a real impact down that left hand side. So brilliant to get 90 minutes, under his belt. And all is good. We're very positive about moving forward, not getting too excited, not getting too down. It's just about making sure we don't get too emotionally charged with not just every result. It seems some people get a bit emotionally charged with every tackle, and we have to keep an equilibrium. We know what the goal is, and we do have to start turning days like this into 3 points. But ultimately, I'm just so pleased with the lads and their performance and their togetherness. I just get that feeling, having won promotion in this league a few times as a player. You just get a sense of what can be achieved, and whether that's promotion or not, I don't know. But this group of lads, they can do whatever they want. It's full credit to them.
Sure. You opted for a bit of a change in formation, as you said today. Was it a 4 at the back? Was that more to do with Spennymoor, or is that more to do with availability?
No, I just felt as though it's where we needed to go for today. Everything taken into account, really. And I thought the lads, they took a bit of time to adapt, but after that, I thought, Ellis Deeney's, who's he's just come back from illness. I don't think people quite realise that he was playing for a few weeks, with an illness. After the guys of the game, he came in, and we were quite concerned actually, because it's been something that's been underlying, but it's sort of come back all clear, and he was fully fit today, fully healthy, and no excuses. And I thought he was immense. James McQuilkin, man of the match, which I told him he'd get before the game. Adam Walker, he's an absolute animal, isn't he? You know, could have had a hat-trick today, probably more. Driving force, really reliable, doesn't surprise me. And I just thought we were meant for. Theo Street was absolutely colossal today, and he's been our best player for the last 5 or 6 games, and there's no getting away from that. You know, I know people will criticise him because he comes in with his Zimmer frame, and obviously he's a personal friend of mine as well, so I'm sure people think that that's the case. But you know, when you're men, he knows that he has to perform to stay in the team, and you have to remind people that I took him out of the team after a few games of the season. So, but I just think he's been colossal. Billy Sass-Davis today, I thought, came of age. The fullback's excellent, you know, and I thought again the forwards were just a nuisance all day. So, you know, we just have to. Where we struggled the first 15 minutes was the first contact all over the pitch, where it was at the attackers, the midfielders, and the defenders. We have to be better. You know, we were too vacant, and luckily we managed to sort it out. And I just appreciate the support, because the supporters today is another great turnout. You know, the supporters were immense today, and you know, me and the players really thank them for that, because you know, I'll remember all of those people. I'll remember those times when we achieved what we set out to achieve. Sure.
It's a break from league action next week. It's the FA Trophy away to Guiseley, so I don't suppose preparation's any different, is it?
No, not at all. You know, we want to go there. I want to win that game for the board. They've been so supportive in my time here. You know. Not that I've had any reason not to, but just you know, it'd be nice to. People forget that we work on limited resources. We have a great ground and a brilliant history, and we're very professional off the field. But ultimately, we do, in terms of finances, we're well behind a lot of clubs. You know, teams come here and win, and people forget that normally double the budget of what we are. You know, and we expect to achieve. We don't use that as an excuse, but also I'd like to win it for them. I'd like to do well in that tournament again, obviously for the players and for the supporters, but you know, it's a great financial help when you can win that, which is why I was disappointed with the FA Cup. But yeah, it'd be great to win that for them.
Okay, that's lovely. Thanks for your time, Gavin. Cheers. Thank you.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.